Psalm 100 is like an invitation to respond that all that God has revealed in Psalms 92 through 99. Note that at the beginning, the psalm writer here points to an action that is praise and thanksgiving. Note that he also points to an attitude that is an attitude of gladness. The writer also refers to the content of such worship and even mentions the kind of thought to approach God regarding all that he has revealed, not only in Psalms 92 through 99, but all that has been revealed from Psalm 1 up to the present point. Towards the end of the psalm, you can see that once again, the writer comes back to remind all those who would hear and read that we have a reason, those of us who believe in God, to praise and give thanks. That is because the Lord's covenantal faithfulness, his goodness, lasts forever. And that this faithfulness, this goodness, two sides of the same coin, will never change. They are unshakable. They are truth. They are foundation on which all those who have surrendered to the King can trust and believe. This psalm anticipates such truths as expressed in the New Testament. I think of John 1:1, where John himself, the writer, says, "In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God." Did you notice one of the key thoughts that the writer points to in Psalm 100? Know that the Lord is God. Colossians 1:19, though not referring exactly to the same thing as John 1:1, nevertheless, from the Apostle Paul's angle, instructs us that the fullness of God, that is the deity, all that God is and all that God ever will be, is in Jesus Christ, the Son. I can't help but wonder as I reflect on Psalm 100 that the writer, whether David or one speaking in behalf of him, or those who wrote for the community themselves, I can't help but think that they were looking forward to the one who would fulfill the role of the righteous king, as described all the way through the Psalms from Psalm 1 through Psalm 99 to this point. And that this psalm, which is also a song, reminds them, calls them to worship the one and only true God, because he is God, not just simply a God or the only God, but he is fully God. John 1:1 and Colossians 1:19 point to that same truth in fulfillment, not necessarily in exactly the same way the writer or writers of Psalm 100 pointed to, but nevertheless in the whole scope of the canon of Scripture, realizing Psalm 100 and its fulfillment, at least in that particular statement, that the Lord is God, points to Jesus Christ, the Messiah himself, the King, the one promised in Psalms 1 and 2 who would reign forever. So I ask you, do you know this King, Jesus Christ, the righteous? For he only is God.